I'm Brendan Fallon, health journalist. If you have knee problems, if you're dealing with knee pain, if you have arthritis in your knee, then this is probably something you want to listen to, because I spoke to one of America's top orthopedic surgeons. This man, Dr. Nicholas Denubly, orthopedic surgeon, was an orthopedic consultant and team physician to the Philadelphia 76ers and also Pennsylvania Ballet. So he was really dealing with the elite and had at his disposal the top treatments, and really has the deepest insight into what treatments are available. I spoke to him about, I have my own knee problems. I broke my right knee, my right patella when I was around 14. I had the left medial meniscus, I believe, removed from my left knee. And so I've had my own knee problems from that time. I'm now in my 40s. So I told him about my issue, and I wanted his take on how I deal with my knee problem. And I think you're probably going to find something relevant for you listening to this if you're dealing with your own knee issues. I spoke to him about a range of things. I wanted to know from surgery, all the way from supplements to surgery, what is available, what can you do if you're dealing with arthritis. And this doctor, he had his own problems. He had a football injury quite young in life. So this is a personal issue for him as well. What did he have to say? On the surgery side, things have developed quite a lot since my injury back in the day. And this doctor, he says he's kind of out of the business of trying to replace knees. He's more about rejuvenating knees and doing the things necessary to prevent knee injury in the first place, and then to try and save the knee as best as he can. If it does come to surgery, what he spoke to me about was this new surgery called matrix-associated autologous chondrocyte implantation, MACI for short, MACI. There's a picture of it. Yeah, there's kind of a graphic of it here. What they do with this procedure, so you have your meniscus. This is the cartilage. There's a medial meniscus, which is kind of on the inner side, the lateral meniscus on the outer side. And what arthritis basically is the wearing down of this cartilage, so you don't have that cushioning between your bones. And the more it goes on, you're basically getting closer to bone on bone, as difficult as that, as hard as that is to hear. So with this procedure, what they're doing is they're taking the chondrocytes. This is the cells from the still remaining cartilage that you have. They're taking it off to a lab. They're multiplying them, and then they're putting them into like what's the substance called? The collagen, like a collagen container that will then be implanted into your knee through a very small incision. This is what he presented as the main surgery, or the surgery that he would recommend if people really need to go in that direction. Stepping back from that a little bit, one thing, being a very practical man, very natural in his approach to things, what he emphasized really is what's your weight, because obesity is going to be a major factor on wearing down your knees, particularly if you're having some kind of issue or you've had an injury. For every pound, he said, that you weigh, your knee experiences that as 5 pounds. So if you lose 5 pounds, then it's kind of equivalent to taking 25 pounds of weight and load up your knees. So he highly recommends keeping your weight down. Not such a problem for me. I've been more on the other side throughout most of my life, struggling with being too skinny. But yeah, very important factor, a natural, easy thing you can do. Well, easy for some, I guess, but something within your reach. It doesn't cost money to try and keep your weight down as a way to preserve your knee health. On the supplement side, he spoke to me about glucosamine chondroitin, a very popular supplement. But it's important to know that from an orthopedic surgeon of his caliber, a guy who was treating Philadelphia 76er players, Pennsylvania Ballet, really at the top of his game, has his own knee problem he's dealing with. He recommends glucosamine chondroitin, and he recommends a particular brand, Cosamin ASU. I'm Brendan Fallon. I'm a health journalist with usually a focus on mental health, brain health, and metabolic health, but I'm also very interested and have a personal interest in joint pain. If you want to see this full video, my interview with Dr. Nicholas Denubly, you can this video will be out in a few days. You can do a Google search for me, Brendan Fallon, vital signs, and you can look for this video. It'll be out in a few days. It'll be something titled something to do with knee health or joint pain, and the doctor's name again is Dr. Nicholas Denubly. I'm not sure what's happening with this YouTube channel. I've had it for a long time. Sometimes feel like subscribers are disappearing unexplainably. If you want to stay in touch, thank you for following and being on this channel for as long as you have. Please follow and subscribe to support me. But if you want to connect, to make sure we can stay connected, go to send an email to cvitalscience@gmail.com and leave your email address. Very good to be with you tonight. I wish you all the best for the new year. Have a fantastic new year, and I hope to see you here again very soon. I'm Brendon Fallon. Have a good night.